Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So, what's interesting, I heard today, Errol Spence said if Carol Brook comes in overweight, he'll still fight him. You know, obviously, he said he'll fight him up to 2 pounds overweight, and um, he'll obviously get an allowance from Carol Brook. He'll have to pay him some money, and the fight will happen. I don't care. Let me tell you guys something. As long as it's not 5 to 10 pounds, they fight regardless. You know how much money is invested in this fight? Al Heavy gonna call. Hey, we give you extra 200,000. You got to take this fight. There's no way this fight isn't happening. So, regardless of what they say, Errol Spence says he looks big. He'll still fight him. And you know what I want to give credit to? I'm gonna put this in a separate video because I'm getting Errol Spence fever right now, and I'm rooting for the kid. I placed my bet on Errol Spence today, so it's exciting. I made a $100 bet on Errol Spence that he wins, and I'm rooting for the kid. I'm getting Errol Spence fever right now. I genuinely hope that he wins, and I'm gonna do a pre-prediction video on this fight because I was watching them in the ring today, and I saw some interesting telltales from Kell Brook, and I saw some interesting telltales from Errol Spence, and I'm gonna talk about this, and I want you guys to, even if you hate me and you watch my videos because you hate me, or if you like my videos because you like me, but I want you to fully understand what I saw today, and let me know if it makes sense, because I think I mean, I'm not being disrespectful, nor am I being modest, but I think I do really good at breaking down fights. You know, my last 10 fight predictions has probably been goddamn really good. You know, so I'm gonna do a pre-fight prediction video, and we'll get to that. So Errol Spence, you look happy. I'm glad your family's there. I just saw you on Dante's Boxing Nation. And shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. Flew all the way from Vegas to the UK. Shout out to the Porters. They out there. Who else did I see? Shout out to Radio Raheem, Mashoy Joy Phelps. I think Ellie may still be out. Shout out for taking that trip, man. That's an awesome experience that YouTube has allowed you to give, not the Porters, but the reporters. That's the YouTube reporters. Shout out to them for putting up their own money. Make sure you support them. Watch their videos. Watch their commercials, man, because if they're not there, all we listen to is guys with accents on Sky Sports and IFL. So let's give these guys some props and just watch their commercials, because it feels good to know that I can go to Dante's Boxing Nation and get an interview. It feels good to know that I can go to Radio Raheem channel and get an interview, you know, because hometown guys, you know, I know these guys personally. I have their phone number. I can call them anytime I want, and it just feels good. You know, Mashoy Joy Phelps, same way. So make sure you guys watch their commercials, man, because realistically, they're probably going to break even on this fight or maybe make a little bit of money. So you guys do yourself an earnest good and watch their commercials this weekend. Watch them twice. You know what I mean? Put it on replay. You know what I mean? And but appreciate the job that they're doing. You know, because it's an expensive trip. Because I don't make much money off of YouTube yet. It's coming, and I'm looking forward to the days where I can break even on a trip to go to like the UK and cover a fight. I mean, it's pretty good, and you guys know I'm real disciplined when it comes to money, and you guys know this. If you guys been following my channel, I don't waste money. You know what I'm saying? I'm disciplined. You know, I gotta have a return on shit, up 85-90% of the money that I spend now. You know, so anyways, Barbershop Conversations. Errol Spence, I'm rooting for you. I'm curious to see if Kell Brook, but he was 148 yesterday on the scale, so I believe he'll come in on weight. I believe it was challenging for him to make weight. That was the injury exemption. He needed to get down to a weight where he can start cutting weight. And I'm excited for this fight, guys. This is a huge ass fight, man. Man, anyways, man, barbershop comments. Shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to shout out to LDBC and everyone else involved for covering this fight. Because I go to everybody's channel. I watch. I'm not gonna list names, but I go to everybody's channel. You know what I mean, from the big ones to the small ones, and you guys have done a hell of a job promoting this fight. I mean, I'm gonna say thank you for Errol Spence, because Errol Spence doesn't truly, fully understand how much we have helped him these past 6 months. For real, for real. Like, so all the YouTube channels, pat yourself on the back. Big ones, if you got 500 subscribers to, let's see who's not at the fight, to Ticket and 78, pat yourself on the back. Because real talk, you guys have done an exceptional job making Errol Spence a household name. I saw him on Dante's Boxing Nation's channel, and he's getting mauled by the fans signing autographs. Trust me, without YouTube, this does not happen. And the fighters know this. The fighters know this, right? But they don't know the value of all of us. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to all of us. You know, we're all inclusive on this. Shout out to all of us. Shout out to all of us. And everyone's subscribers, man, for tuning in. So Saturday, I think it's an early start. Set your alarm clock, because 10% of y'all motherfuckers are going to forget that the fight comes on early afternoon, and you're going to end up watching a replay, but your YouTube and your Instagram feed going to tell you who won already. So make sure you know it's an early start. It has to be an early start. And we gone. So appreciate y'all. Errol Spence, I'm rooting for you. I'm getting Errol Spence fever, and I holla. Peace.